everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. Oh dear, Harry couldn't keep his mouth shut. I think 2 days was too many days, and gave an interview to The Guardian. I would say an ill-advised interview to The Guardian newspaper in Ukraine. We're going to look at the bigger picture of the interview in the next reading, but for now, one of the choice excerpts from this interview was about Harry's belief that he has the support of the British public behind him. And quotes, I feel a lot of support from the British public, even now, when I feel like I have been destroyed by certain members of the British press, whom he has now paid off, of course. That's my little comment. I think they are out of touch with the nation on lots of things. They hope to bring the public with them, but the British public can speak and think for themselves. That is Harry. It's his birthday, by the way. I'm not bothering to do a birthday reading today because why should I waste that time and effort on the has-been. I'm going to look at this belief of his, a very short reading, this belief of his that the British public is all for him. If he just bothered to read the comments section in any of the newspapers who are reporting on his little stunts that he's pulling, thousands and thousands and thousands of comments. We're back to the good old days where 9,000 people comment on an article, all entirely negative. Not just the comments section, the opinion polls. If he bothered to take those seriously, he might actually change his tune, but he obviously believes somehow someone has told him, or he's persuaded himself, that this is all just fake. Maybe they're so immersed in the world of fake PR and spin and twisting narratives and all that stuff that he no longer knows truth when it slaps him in the head. That's my opinion, of course, and let's remind you, this is just tarot for fun and entertainment, and it is all my opinion, and it is all wild speculation, and I just read energy here, and disclaimer in the box below. I have, which I haven't showed you, the Storyteller's Tarot on the tarot table because he's telling stories to the Guardian newspaper, of course, our dragon slayer, who thinks he's slayed a whole number of dragons now because, in my opinion, they bought off the British press. Must have cost them a fortune. Wonder who helped them pay for that. Just wondering. Little 5-card reading. We're going to look at this. What Harry thinks versus what the public actually feel. Why do the public feel so negative towards the has-been, and would they ever change their tune? Is all the stuff, the little junket that he's been on to Britain and then of course Ukraine, is it going to ever change? Is it going to shift, or are they just going to carry on thinking the absolute worst about Harry, in my opinion, of course, and also in their opinions, comment sections, opinion polls. You can refer to those, of course, for confirmation of my what I have just said. So let's see what's going on. 5-card reading to warm things up today. After my absence yesterday, just catching up with people, very important people, very important to catch up with him. And back at the grindstone today. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, we've got the King of Spikes in reverse. That's the press in its publisher kind of a form. The King of Spikes, swords. It's the old clapback kind of vibe here. He just couldn't shut up. He couldn't help himself. So out he went, thinking that, all was fixed now. Pa had agreed to meet him and made his favourite chocolate cake, allegedly. Probably baked by Pa himself, like the late Queen apparently made Meghan a birthday cake. Can you imagine the audacity of such a claim? But there we have it. Our underlying energy is spite, malice, shooting yourself in the foot with a press interview. King of Spikes in reverse. Ill-advised, stupid, and vicious, I would say. That's my opinion of the King of Spikes in reverse. So, situation we're dealing with. What are we dealing with? We're dealing with the Ace of Hearts. This is the appealing to the masses that he's been trying to do with his little sword plays and his grinning and dancing about and look at me and I'm saving Ukraine single-handedly and I'm promising things no one else can promise them, and aren't I so popular? There it is, Ace of Cups. He's trying to appeal, making a direct appeal to the British public here, in my opinion. See, you still love me. I'm still the most popular royal, and it's not true. Those opinion polls aren't true. King of Spikes in reverse, and the hatred from the British press is not reflecting your true feelings towards me, because you love me. You love me. You really love me. Ace of Hearts. So what does he think? We've already got a clue here with the King of Spikes in reverse and the Ace of Hearts, but what does he truly believe? Does he really believe this? High Priestess. That's interesting. That's very interesting, because oh dear, I'm getting those yoga sessions where Mummy Diana talks to Mummy Diana too, and it tells her to tell the has-been that really, I've got this. You're safe. I'm protecting you. You're the special boy, and it's all being taken care of in secret ways and spiritual ways, and trust me. And it is my card, my personal opinion, my card as an energy reader of manipulation bordering on brainwashing, which is not what the High Priestess normally means, but it's come to mean this for me as an energy reader after quite a few years of doing these energy readings. So I think that there's whispering. This is what's really going on. It's secrets and it's mysteries, the High Priestess, and very female energy. So don't worry. This is what's really happening, and trust me and believe me. I'm getting Jungle Book and that snake. Can't think of the snake's name right now, but you know the snake I mean, with those hypnotic eyes. And I don't mean recent Jungle Book, I mean the good one, the first one. Let's move on. British public's opinions of has-been after his little pop-up of Britain and Ukraine. What do they think? The Wheel of Fortune. Very positive card, but it's not how it's reading for me. The Wheel of Fortune is trying to turn things around. Spin. Wheels spin. He's trying to turn from very negative cycle into a positive cycle, and they see it. They're not stupid. He's saying that they can think and speak for themselves. They can, and they are. But what they're seeing about him is that this is like it's opportunistic. It's not a sincere trip to engage with his charities. It was a very telling comment. Was it in this Guardian thing? No, it was Charlotte Griffiths. She was at it as well in the Daily Mail, and she said they'd put together a huge big fat binder about all his charities, his PR people, his new PR people in Montecito. He should have a big fat binder already of all his charities. He should have one for each. He should be on top of it. What else has he got to do? But no, they had to put the binder together for him. They had to go and think, oh, what charities is he still sort of vaguely, remotely connected with? Wheel of Fortune, spin. Trying to fix things, trying to recover from the very negative period that he's been going through. So they see it's taking chances, it's gambling, it's opportunistic, it's not sincere. That's how it's coming through for me. And they know it. It's major arcana. They know it. We're getting major arcana here in big cards, aces and kings. Those are big cards. This is a big deal, what he believes and how they perceive the situation. They are not, for me, this is my opinion, it's my energy reading, they are not simpatico, the two opinions. So cause of the British public's disdain for Harry, as I'm seeing it in the comments section and opinion polls. What the cause of their disdain for him? That's a fortune seeker, Wheel of Fortune. So what else? Money, Knight of Coins. He's after money. That's what they see. That is Harry's energy. As I say, just about every day, at least once. Knight of Coins is a prince, an earth sign prince of Virgo. Harry's birthday today. Happy birthday, Harry. Looking old, in my opinion, and riddled. But the Knight of Coins should be loyal and faithful and true, dependable, should show up for the right things. But that Knight of Coins is about money. And here it is, seeking his fortune, Wheel of Fortune, trying to turn things around, Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Coins, all about the money, all about the sponsorships, the deals, the freebies in the hotel. Apparently that Child paid for is it 4 or 5 star hotel? I don't know, the private jet, all the rest of it. Someone added it all up and it came to startling 6-figure sum in pounds. And allegedly, let's say, they see it for him trying to shore up his finances with that Knight of Coins. And all he has done since he left the royal family is chase the mighty dollar. Brazenly. He was very clear about it on the Oprah interview. I'm making this Netflix deal because I need the money, because Pa cut me off. But actually, that was a lie. Pa hadn't cut him off at all. Pa kept them alive that first year when they were in California. So people see it. Are they ever going to get a better opinion of him? Bearing in mind, and this is the next reading, he hasn't apologized. He hasn't owned all the terrible things that he's done. He brazenly said, I haven't done anything wrong. My conscience is clear. As I say, that's we're looking at that in the next reading. Are British people ever going to forgive him and accept him and think that he's their favorite person? I've got the Page of Hearts. It's possible. And there's a but. Before you start throwing, I don't know what, cups of as ever rosé, glasses of as ever rosé at me on screen. The Page of Hearts is an apology. One of its most distinct meanings is sorry. And years and years and years ago, sidekick somewhere along the line, and I can't remember who or what, might even have been another tarot reader, said Harry at some stage is going to make a grovelling apology to the British public. He's full of his own sense of self-importance now, because he's been splashed all over the newspapers and glowing things written about and paid for, of course, by the Parkle Press fund, Pa and the Parkle. I personally believe right now, because I believe Pa's in on this Operation Bring Harry Home thing. My personal opinion, read on it a couple of days ago, but that is an apology. That's the sorry word. My sense is if he's prepared to do that, they will say, all right, we can start over. But it's a but. It's not now. This is what he believes. He believes that secretly they just love him. Ace of Hearts. They, on the other hand, will think you're a fortune hunter. You're a grifter. Knight of Coins. You're only after the mighty dollar, as I've said. Mistake to make to do this interview. King of Spikes in reverse, and then to blame the press. You've just bought the press off, and now you're blaming the press for this lack of support from the British public. It's crazy. It's deranged. It's deluded. Apologize. You know, that word sorry, it goes a long way. If it's sincere, it goes a long, long way. Harry is nowhere near there yet. I wonder what will happen to get him there, if ever. That's your reading. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.